Muhammad Rashid Siddiqui from New Zealand. I work as an infrastructure engineer with a government council. First of all, I want to salute you for your inspiring service to humanity. I have been watching you since 1998. I have saved most of your videos on my mobile that I use for reference on daily basis. Will I be asked about why I did not give dawah to every non-Muslim that I met in my office, neighborhood, elsewhere, etc.? I try to communicate Allah's message to many, yet I feel shy, or I do not find an opportunity to start conveying the message to a non-Muslim due to various reasons, like one is a stranger to me, situation doesn't allow, or the person unfriendly to speak on Islam, etc. In a nutshell, I do not find opportunity or feel comfortable to start inviting a person towards Islam. Many people don't take interest in Islam as they seem to be fed up with all religions. Can you please help or guide me about how to convey Allah's message to everyone I meet in my daily life? A similar question is posed by Ajmal Saifi from India. Can you give some tips regarding how to initiate dawah with different types of non-Muslim? This is a very important question regarding how to initiate dawah. A person may have knowledge of Islam. He may be good in dawah, but if he doesn't know how to initiate dawah, then all his knowledge is useless. Let me give you an example. That if there is a driver who knows how to drive the car very well, but doesn't know how to start the car, then how will he be able to drive the car? And let me give you an example. About 15-20 years back, once when a friend had called many of his friends to his house, so one of the friend, he says to the host that, will you park my car? It's outside your house. So the host goes out, and when he reaches the car, he could not find the ignition key. He could not find the key. So he makes a phone call to his friend that where is the ignition key? This host, he did not know that in the new models that time, there was no ignition key. To start the car, you have to just press the button of the key and the car starts. Now many cars have this function, but previously when it was new in the market, very few people knew about it. So this person was ignorant about this new model, that it starts just by pressing the button on the key. You don't have to put the key and turn it. So he could not start the car. How could he drive it? Similarly, doing dawah is an art, and how to initiate dawah is an art. When I conduct the dawah training program, we have a separate session on how to initiate dawah. If you go to my website, zakirnaik.com, International Dawah Training Program would start very shortly, inshallah, in the next few weeks. And there's a session on dawah and how to initiate dawah. And the brother asked a very good question, that how will we start dawah? And how to do dawah with your neighbor who you're going to live with for years together is a different technique. How to do dawah with your colleague in office is a different technique. How to do dawah with your friend in university or in your college is a different technique. How to do dawah when you're traveling in the plane and you know the person is going to be with you for 3 or 4 hours is a different technique. How to do dawah with the person you're traveling in the bus and you know that you're going to get down after 10 minutes. You cannot tell your non-Muslim neighbor who's sitting next to you that, Brother John, now we have 10 minutes. I would like to talk about Islam. But naturally, he will not pay attention to you. So how to initiate dawah in this situation is different. And many times when we are sitting in college, when we are having lunch together with your non-Muslim friends, initiate dawah is a technique. For example, we know that in college, very often, the boys, they tease the girl. If you just make a statement to your friend who's teasing the girl, that what if somebody teases your sister? If someone teases my sister, I will break his arm, I'll break his neck. So why is this different standard? You are teasing somebody else's sister, no problem. Someone teases your sister and you get angry. No, because that girl is not wearing proper dress. So here in your mind, you want to talk about hijab. So this is how you initiate. For example, while having lunch, I'll just make a simple statement that all the women in the world cannot live modestly until some men are permitted to marry more than one woman. So a non-Muslim family think, oh, now Zakir is talking about polygamy. They'll say, what do you mean that all women cannot live modestly until some men are allowed to marry more than one woman? What do you mean by that? I will tell him, I will require at least 10 minutes to explain to you. My friend will tell me, 10 minutes, I'll give you 20 minutes. Thinking now, he will make fun of me because Zakir is talking about polygamy. Now my answer is prepared. When he is asking me to give time, then he is paying full attention. When I say give me 10 minutes, he says I will give 20 minutes, thinking that he can pull a fast one with me, but I'm prepared with my answer. So if I instigate him to ask questions on Islam, he will be more attentive than me telling that Brother John or Brother Ram, I want to speak to you about Islam. So doing dawah in college is a different technique. If you're traveling with someone in the bus and you have 10 minutes, you cannot say that, oh Ramu, please give me 10 minutes, I want to talk to you about Islam. You can ask a simple question, what is the vermilion, the tika you're putting on your head? If it's a Christian wearing a cross, I'll ask a simple question, then what is the cross you're wearing? Oh, you know, Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, was crucified on the cross. At the back of my mind, I'm already prepared. Was Christ really crucified, peace be upon him? Or is Jesus God? The matter is there, but how do you initiate it? Oh, so Jesus is God. Then you can start with you. That can you point out one single unequivocal statement, unambiguous statement in the complete Bible where Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, says that I am God who worship me? And then you can start. So how to initiate dawah is a different technique. I just give you a few examples. For more details, very well, you can go to the website zakirnaik.com. Very shortly, we'll be starting the International Dawah Training Program. Will be online, inshallah. And from there, you can learn many other examples. Hope that answers the question.